Hello, Hitesh.
Hello, ma'am. Good evening.
Good evening. How are you?
I'm fine, ma'am. Thank you for asking. How are you?
I'm good, very well. Thank you. Okay, Hitesh. What made you choose IPM?
Ma'am, as I come from a tier 3 city, Jalgaon, I have seen many people migrating to tier 1 and tier 2 cities for in search of jobs and employment opportunities. And that hurts me to see people leaving their family back in town and shifting towards major cities. So, taking this instills a passion in me to start my own venture. And apart from it, my deep interest in business and management has I tried to explore new opportunities in this sector. And when I came across the IPM program, I saw the diverse curriculum, the range of peers I will get with different backgrounds, and rigorous curriculum, and also uh, I am after 12. This these three four things helped me to choose IPM as my career.
Okay. And now tell us more about yourself.
Yes, ma'am. My name is Hitesh Barambe, and I hail from Jalgaon, a tier 3 city in Maharashtra. My father works in Discom, and my mother is a homemaker. I was selected for NTSC Stage 2, and I was also awarded scholarship by Maharashtra government for acing pre-secondary scholarship examination. I was part of my student council, and I was awarded 100%. I was awarded for 100% attendance during my high school year. Thank you.
Okay. And what are your hobbies and interests apart from the academic pursuits?
Ma'am, I like reading books and newspapers, and also I watch stand-up comedy. It helped me regain my mood whenever I am stressed.
Okay. So, which one was the last book that you had read?
Ma'am, The Secret is the last book I read.
Okay. And do you practice secret?
Yes, ma'am. I'm practicing it to get into IIM Rohtak.
Okay. So, what was it that you put on the chart that you made for secret?
Ma'am, I imagine I visualize myself on the campus of IIM Rohtak daily in the morning and while sleeping during at night. And I keep in mind that I don't say or think any negative words. And yes, that's it.
And
I
did you
have
keep
it.
the magic rock also?
Uh, Sorry, ma'am. Magic row. I
Did you keep
don't.
the magic rock also? That's a secret practice. Anyway, okay. So tell me, Hitesh, apart from visualization and everything, what else has gone into preparing for this admission?
Ma'am, I have been preparing for mathematics, English, and logical reasoning for my aptitude test, along with pursuing my BCom first year.
Okay. Tell me another thing. What did you feel was most difficult part of preparing for this examination?
As I was weak in my mathematics in my plus two because of some uh, wrong misleadings during my plus 2 years, and I had to struggle much more than other students to get hold over my mathematics, and that I think was the difficult part for me.
Okay. Now tell me, if in case you don't get through this, what is your plan B?
As I told you, I'm pursuing BCom currently, so I will complete my BCom and then opt for CAT.
Okay. What is the specialization that you are looking at in management?
Ma'am, as I'm a teenager, currently I don't have exposure to many of fields, and thus once I get into admission, if you give me an opportunity to take admission in IIM process, I will explore the opportunities and then I will decide what sort of specialization I have.
What kind of a job are you looking at?
So, ma'am, I will answer for my answer would be same because I don't have exposure to too many fields. I will be exploring as IIM Rohtak gives internship at the end of every year, I will be I will do internships in various fields, and then I will select what field I have to work in.
Okay. What inspires you?
As in my role model, ma'am.
Yes.
Yes, as I have been, I grow up in, born and brought up in Maharashtra. I have been grown up by listening to stories of great Shivaji Maharaj, and I think he's my role model.
Okay. What quality of his you want to imbibe?
Ma'am, he was a great visionary, great leader because he is called the father of Indian Navy. Before 400 years, he had a vision to keep a navy. He was an excellent administrator. He was excellent manager because he had his Ashtapradhan Mandal, which used to carry out all the uh, administration, day-to-day administration. And he was brave and a risk taker because he had to start everything from new. When there was Mughal rule all over the India, he volunteered, took risk, and established his own empire.
Okay. I want to ask you, tell me one thing each that is going to help you from your personality in going ahead, and one thing that is going to hinder your performance.
Yes, ma'am. I am curious to learn, as I always try. Secondly, I always strive for self improvement whenever I see. That's why I keep reading on self help books. And I think my punctuality, as I told you that I was awarded 100% awarded for my 100% attendance in school. These three things I think will get me ahead in life. But one hindrance is I look is my impatience. Sometimes I don't think much and act too early. And I have been meditating for that purpose. And yeah, that's it. And also, I noticed recently one of my weakness that I don't praise myself, as in what amount of efforts I put. I always feel they are low. So I think I need to change it, and I always now take time to appreciate myself.
But Hitesh, you don't praise yourself. Doesn't that go against the practice of secret?
No, ma'am. I think it's a good habit to have. Like if you put some efforts, you should be able to have your confidence on yourself and appreciate yourself that you put so much of efforts, and whatever, just as Bhagavad Gita says, just go on and put your efforts. The results will be taken care of.
Okay. Last question from me. You said you were also into stand-up comedies. Who
Yes.
have you been listening to?
My favorite comedian is Abhishek Upman.
So you've picked up galis also from him?
No, ma'am. Comedy. Uh, I understand that comedy is sometimes vulgar, but for sake of entertainment, uh, I I have no problem watching it.
That's all from my side.
Thank you. Very
So let's start with, extempore. And I think a topic on which you can speak very well, the topic for you is law of attraction.
Yes, sir. Sure. Can I get 30 seconds to think on
Yeah,
it?
sure.
Yeah. Should I start? So thank you for giving me opportunity to speak on law of attraction. I have been following this law of attraction with whole of my heart since 2 months now. And so, what is a law of attraction? It's a secret kept forward by Rhonda Byrne in her book, The Secret. And according to it, whatever you visualize and whatever you keep telling yourself, the universe give you what you think of. Like if you go against the pattern of universe, the universe will give you what you ask for. And according to it, everyone should get opportunity to leverage this law of attraction. And yeah, thank you, sir.
Right. So I think you're from Maharashtra, right, Hitesh?
Yes, sir. Yes.
So name me two cities which are part of Saurashtra.
Sorry, sir. I don't know.
Name me three cities which are part of Konkan.
Raigad,
Hmm.
um, Pain,
Sorry?
um, Pain. Sir, I have my friend who came from Spain, and he said it is in the Konkan.
I need to cross check that. Yeah. Next.
Yeah, yes, sir. That's it. I currently remember just.
So there is issue of water in Jalgaon. I've heard that. Is it true?
Yes, sir. It was too earlier, but now there have been adequate measures taken by government, and
Adequate water
there is
supply?
yes, sir.
Okay. Now, Hitesh, which is your favorite subject?
Uh, Economics, because I had discussions and debates with my economics teacher, and that's what had developed a keen interest in me for economics.
Okay. So what kind of debates are you going through? I mean, in economics? Any topic?
Yes, sir, about the fall of Sri Lanka and why, what are the reasons for
Okay. So
their.
why don't you, take one side on this particular topic and speak right away?
Yes, sir. The fall in Sri Lanka is caused due to their major economy was based on tourism and exports of tea and textile. But after lockdown, the tourism sector has completely shut down, and also the exports have been reduced drastically. And also they banned imports of chemical fertilizers from India and uh, suddenly, and which affected in the output of agriculture goods, which had gave rise to inflation on basic necessities, and also the government policies are uh, quite uh, not so good. That's why it's an economic crisis in Sri Lanka is going on.
Who is the president acting? Who is the current president of Sri Lanka?
So till yesterday, Gotabaya Rajapaksa was president, but on 13 July he resigned from his post.
Has he? मैंने नहीं देखा
Yes,
यार ये
sir.
चीज तो अभी तक. ठीक है. एक
So
one
I
more
read.
thing.
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
नहीं, कल रात तक तो न्यूज चल रही थी यार, उसने कोई रिजाइन नहीं किया था. देखता हूँ मैं.
Uh,
चलो अभी
yeah.
जाकर. Okay. Who is contesting from United Kingdom, an Indian, and winning by a very good margin over there?
He's Rishi Sunak, Indian origin.
The two people who are contesting for presidential polls this year in India are
Uh, the one from BJP, India Alliance is Draupadi Murmu, and the other one is Mr. Sinha. Don't remember his name, but he's Sinha, Mr. Sinha.
all right. Uh, who initiated, or actually who started this entire debate around Prophet Muhammad, because of whom this became a big agenda across the globe?
So BJP spokesperson Nupur Sharma on a TV debate.
on a TV debate.
Mm.
All right. Let's go to, Israel Palestine, and let me understand. Do you know anything about the war between the two countries?
Uh, yes, sir, I have read about it, but I'm not sure if I am true. But Israel is a small country, and there are Arabs and or Muslim nations all over around its border, uh, like Jordan, Palestine, Saudi Arab. And due to this, uh, there is a land dispute in Palestine and Israel. Palestine keeps bombing on Israel, but the best mechanism and AI of Israel has been kept them defending from the bombings of Palestine. Yeah, and that's it.
Where exactly Jerusalem lies? Do you know?
Jerusalem lies in Israel.
And why is it a very sacred place of worship? What is the reason behind that?
Sorry, sir, I don't have any idea.
Okay. So, where are Makkah and Medina lying in the globe? Which place?
I'm not so sure about it, sir, but I think it's in Egypt.
Are you sure on this? Not sure, sure. You
No.
already told. Okay. And tell me the places in India where Kumbh Mela is held.
So one is Nashik,
Hmm.
the other is Prayagraj.
Hmm.
Uh, so currently, I am just can remember just two.
India and China border is also named as,
LAC, so line of actual control.
and there is something that demarcates India from Sri Lanka. That is called what?
Adams Breach or Rama Setu.
Help me understand this also. You know,
Hmm.
uh, Russia attacked Ukraine. All right.
Yes, sir.
After that, there were two nations who wanted to be part of NATO, and Russia clearly warned them that you're going to face the same kind of situation. Which two nations am I referring to?
So I think these two nations are Finland and Sweden.
Finland and Sweden. Okay, now which is your favorite subject? Economics, you told me, right?
Economics.
Didn't I
Yeah.
ask you any of the questions from economics? वो debate हो गई बस है ना? Questions नहीं पूछे.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Uh, what is difference between perfect competition and pure competition, or is there is no difference?
Sorry, sir, but as I come from different board, I don't know what pure competition is.
You do not know? Okay. Any
Yes.
idea about monopsony,
No, sir. Sorry, but
monopoly?
we didn't. Yeah,
Mono-
monopoly. Yeah,
so if you
I
know
know about
monopoly, you
monopoly.
may be
Yeah.
knowing oligopoly also.
Yes, sir.
Monopolistic competition.
Yes, sir.
So जब monopolistic competition पता है तो फिर perfect competition भी पता होना चाहिए.
Yes, a perfect competition, but that pure competition. Sorry, I don't know perfect competition, but I don't know pure
ठीक है,
competition.
ऐसा बोलो ना फिर. So
Uh,
what is monopoly?
Monopoly means a single. Mono means single, and poly means seller. So when there is single seller in market, it is called as
And
monopoly.
monopsony?
A monopsony. I'm not sure about this, but I read it somewhere. When there is only one buyer and many sellers, then
Very
it is
good.
called as monopoly.
Very good. Example of it?
Sorry, sir, I'm not currently able to recall.
Amazon हो सकता है क्या?
No, sir.
Thought
There
देके
are.
देखो. चलो
Uh,
monopoly का example दे दो.
just to clarify, sir, are you asking for example of monopsony or monopoly?
अभी monopsony का पूछा था, अब नहीं आता तो monopoly का बोलो.
हाँ, sir. Uh, yes, sir. Monopoly. Just can I get 2 seconds to think on it?
Yeah.
Sir, Asian Paints.
Narrow neck.
Sir, Indian Railways.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
What is oligopoly?
Sir, when there are few sellers in the market, it is called as oligopoly.
Okay. Acha, one thing taking from your HR round, you are too much interested in comedy. So the last question from my side is please crack a joke right now.
Yes, sir. Just give me 2 seconds. Sir, can I change the medium of language? Can I shift to
Bilkul,
Hindi?
100%.
Yes, sir. So there was one husband and one wife. So wife asked husband that uh, अगर तुम्हारी एक लाख की लॉटरी आज लग जाए तो क्या? तो हस्बैंड बोले कि मैं बहुत खुश हो जाऊंगा. एंड द वाइफ आस्क्ड अनदर क्वेश्चन दैट एंड व्हाट इफ आई मैं अगर मायके चली जाऊँ तो क्या? तो फिर हस्बैंड बोले कि क्या बोल रहे हो, एक दिन में 2 लॉटरी कैसे लगते?
Okay, thank you, Hitesh. And Renu ma'am, done from my side. We can start with feedback.
Okay. Hitesh, I think well prepared.
Thank you.
You had the grip on your answers. You knew what to expect, what questions can come. प्रैक्टिस पूरा दिख रहा था, किया हुआ भी दिख रहा था. मुझे बहुत ऐसा कोई फीडबैक नहीं लग रहा कि जो मुझे देना है. यू सीम्ड लाइक इन सिंक विथ योर दिस थिंग. बस everything is prepared. You need to put small garnishing जहां जहां polish कर सकते हो. I can't offhand point out to you कि कहाँ कर सकते हो. Maybe since you are prepared till this extent, add on more value, refine your answers more, but don't let this comfort level and this preparation level go down. इसको constant रखते
Yes,
हुए, if
yes,
you
sir.
can add more to your answers, do that. And you come across as genuine, warm, prepared person. Try to carry this impression forward. That's from
Yes,
my
ma'am.
side.
Great
Thank you.
performance, Hitesh. In fact, I am impressed. From scratch to finish, the things were fantastic. एक चीज कुछ बस टेक्निकल लेवल पे मैं बात करना चाहता हूँ तुमसे. विजिबिलिटी यार यहाँ तक करके देखो कैमरा की, थोड़ा पीछे जाओ, उसको आगे करो लैपटॉप को, और थोड़ा थोड़ा सा हो सकता है
Uh,
जितना पीछे जा सकता है. हाँ, अब देखो तुम ज्यादा दिख रहे हो और खुल के बात कर पाओगे इस तरीके से, है ना? सो
okay,
ये
sir.
एक फीडबैक मेरी तरफ से है. बाकी थिंग्स वर वेरी गुड एंड बेस्ट ऑफ लक फ्रॉम माय साइड आल्सो.